Hey guys, welcome back to Magic Day. Thank you for watching our channel, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a big thumbs up, a like, and share with your friends. We're over here in Critter Country. It is so nice to be back at Disneyland, and it's almost unreal since it's been such a long time since we've been in the park, since COVID hit. And it is so cool to be able to see all these different rides, Splash Mountain, to see Mark Twain, to hear the boats go by, and to see even the canoes and Tom Sawyer Island being opened. Disneyland is such a magic place, and it does make you feel like a kid again. That's what I like so much about coming to Disneyland. I think every time I've come here, ever since a little kid to even an adult, it still has that magic feeling about it that I love.
I'm honestly such in like this huge shock that I'm back. There's just so many emotions just going through me. Like I said, shock. Honestly, I've cried twice now. I might cry some more. Who knows? Honestly, I'm a little bit of a crybaby, but that's okay. Anyways, I'm just so glad to see everyone back here, to see all the happy faces and just getting away from the world right now, just being in like this own little happy place. And I want to bring you guys along with us.
Oh, and check that out. Just as mentioned, there's the people in the canoe going around, and I'm sure they're really hot. Not a lot of people paddling, but you know, it is a great, fun experience. So go on the canoes if you get a chance. Let's go on over to It's a Small World. Head over there. Oh, check out the mom and her little ducklings, I guess is what you want to say. That is definitely Disney experience. Oh, here comes the band. Let's stop and let's listen to the band for a moment.
And they're like, oh, don't worry, there's no like line.
You gonna keep talking?
Yeah. Yeah, I will. So let's talk a bit about the history of It's a Small World. So originally, it was made for the World's Fair, but it was made at the very last minute, in a way. They had planned the primeval world, the dinosaurs, you see them on the train. You have great moments with Mr. Lincoln, you have the Carousel of Progress, and Walt got one more sponsorship. And I believe it was Pepsi who said, hey, can you make something? And Walt was like, sure. And so he turned to his Imagineers and he said, we're gonna make a little boat ride. And they were all like, really? That's all you want? You don't want this big extravagant thing? You don't want like this whole big animatronic? You don't want any of that? And he's like, no, let's just make a little boat ride. And they're like, okay. So he sat down with Mary Blair, personally one of my favorite Disney artists. She did lots of artwork for Cinderella, Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland, all your Silver Age movies, and then 2 from the War Package era. And if you notice, some of the characters that they added onto the ride are kind of tributes to her in a way. You have Cinderella, you have Alice in Wonderland, kind of like how Mary Blair did the concept art for that. But Walt took it to Rolly Crump, one of the best Imagineers in my opinion, and he said, hey, I want you to take this and I want you to make it into a ride. And he was like, he was actually really excited. He said, and I believe he said it in the Imagineering story on Disney Plus. He said, I got to work on Mary Blair's art. Honestly, I would have reacted the same way. I would have been so excited to work on Mary Blair's art because her art's just so different from anything I've ever seen. It's just very bright and colorful and makes you feel like warm and like a child again. And I don't think the Imagineers at the time knew how big this ride was going to be, because now it's super famous and it means a lot to our family, because it was my grandma's or my dad's mom's favorite ride, and she's no longer with us, but we like to go on this ride and say that she's riding it with us. So it's a very special memory for us.
So Faith, you're really right. I absolutely love this ride. I can never get sick of it. Even as repetitive as the music is, it has a story to tell through each land as you go around the world. And it does bring back so many memories of my mom, and I do miss her. And I know that this ride always made her feel like a little girl. But it does. That's what's so wonderful about Disneyland, is it takes you back to feeling like a kid again. And I absolutely love, I guess that's why I love Disneyland so much. It's got Walt's fingerprints all over it. And another fun thing about A Small World, guys, is you can come here if it's like really hot during the day, like kind of it is right now. You just jump on the boat and you get to sit down for a nice 15 minutes and relax, rest your feet, get out of the sun. And I like to come back here at night as well. It's just really magical. And then we're planning on coming back at Christmas time, so we will show you what it's going to look like at Christmas time, because they do some changes and stuff. And on the outside is amazing what they do with the lights. And it really becomes really, really crowded at Christmas time because everyone wants to go on it because it's so magical. And I do love the characters that they've added in here of Disney characters. It has not taken away from the ride at all. They're like little Easter eggs, looking around and finding another character that they added in on the ride.
Just a quick heads up, everyone. I am going to Disneyland this week. So if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. If it's like a ride, you want to see some food or souvenir, just let me know. I also do have a friend, it's his very first time going to Disneyland, so I might record his reactions. He's probably going to be so pumped, so excited. But yeah, I will see you guys then as well.
So we were just thinking about some of our favorite parts of It's a Small World. And mine's right here. I don't know why, but I love the animals and the hippo with his eyes and the giraffes. I just love this part. It is so cool. And to be on this ride makes you feel like you are on a vacation and you are visiting these different countries, and to listen to their music.
All right, now we're headed into the, what would you call it? Central America, South America, Latino area, that whole place. Honestly, this place actually used to terrify me as a kid. And I know that sounds so weird, but those masks that are by the place where you go through the tunnel to exit used to terrify me as a kid. And I can't explain why they did. I just know they did. I would always cover my eyes and I would hide behind like my parents' arms just because I hated them so much. And also we got the 3 caballeros, we got Pinchito, we got Donald, and we got my favorite personally, Jose. What a boy. But yeah, girl. And that's it for Latin America.
All right, we're going into another one of my favorite lands over in Hawaii. I love this because the music actually does remind me of being in Hawaii. And here's one of our characters right here, Little Mermaid. And you can see what they've done here on the ride. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't take anything away from It's a Small World. It just makes it that much more magical.
So my favorite part is coming up here pretty soon. But I also love this scene because it does remind me of Hawaii. My family actually lives in Hawaii. And my cousins, my aunt, and my uncle. And I love them. And I miss them. And if they're watching, hi, I love you. We got Lilo and Stitch over here. That's my aunt's favorite Disney movie, by the way. And I want to point something out. There's actually a misconception, and I just want to clarify it. So you're going to see this little boy, and he's wearing like a red skirt. Most people mistake that for being Mowgli. But it wouldn't make sense for it to be Mowgli because Mowgli is like in India. And this is Polynesia. So, that is not Mowgli, just to clarify. So you see this alligator or crocodile coming up? For some reason when I was little, I always thought that was Elliot from Pete's Dragon. So I still call him Elliot to this day.
So we're just going to let you guys listen in a little bit, just some of the music and just enjoy. And then we'll just comment whenever. So I'm just going to sit back and let you guys enjoy the experience. And I hope you're enjoying this video and what we've got planned for our upcoming trips and stuff that we've got planned. We've got a trip planned in October. We're going to come down here to Disneyland for Halloween time. So I'm excited about that. They always decorate the Haunted Mansion for the Nightmare Before Christmas. And we actually came the first year that they started doing that, which was back in 2001. And that was so cool. And I remember Faith being on the ride and how much she liked it. And we had to keep going back over and over and over to see that. But anyway, I know Scott, he's got a trip planned to Disney World at the end of this month. Faith, as mentioned, she is leaving tomorrow to head back down to Disneyland. So if you guys have something that you want us to shoot, if you guys are into pins, we can do that. If you're into some of the dresses or stuff like that you like. Here's another part that I really like is the sun straight ahead. I think that is so cool how they did that. And then at the very end of this ride, I love the postcards. I don't know why, but I just love the postcards that they have.
Alright, y'all, this is going to do it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a big thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see. And don't forget to share it with your friends. And we're going to see you later. Have a magic day.